Send word if the Templars regroup. I will be with Yusuf at the Grand Bazaar then.
Take a ferry across the Khalij. It's the fastest way to the peninsula.
Welcome back to more Assassin's Creed Revelations.
We get to take a ferry.
We do get to take a ferry, which confused me because I didn't hear him say that. So when I walk up to the ferry guy, I'm like, huh, what the heck is going on? Who is this guy? I get it now, don't worry. By the way, I am Ray, and I am accompanied by Dewey.
Hey guys.
Dewey, are you enjoying playing Assassin's Creed Revelations?
Enjoy playing. I'm enjoying this game very much so. It's really reminiscing, making me go back to Assassin's Creed, the original one that I played so much and that I loved so much. And it's just, you know, getting back into that universe is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm just having a good time with it. It's a little weird for me just playing right through the story, because if it were me not doing a walkthrough for it, I would totally just be roaming around the city doing whatever the hell I want.
Well, and that's, you know, we do this a lot. Not you guys have to understand that we play these games differently than what we'd want to play ourselves, because we are trying to give you the full walkthrough experience of it. So something that you guys can enjoy, and you get to, I know you guys like to see the main quest. That's the primary thing why you come here. But you know,
right.
It's.
But I mean, right now I climbed the building and I got the viewpoint. You know, I didn't have to do that, but I felt like I needed to, just because I want to make sure that entire map is covered, and I think that that's a good thing to do. Again, the stealing mechanic is right there. I can just take anybody's money I want. I'll just say it's taxes. You know, I'm gonna fix up your city. Pay your taxes.
There you go.
You know,
I'm gonna protect you, so you gotta.
So this lady is mad at me. I think somebody's mad at me. I heard somebody yelling. Oh well, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. Find this ferry. Here's a bank. Now, I don't have the money to get this bank at the moment, but you can again upgrade the city just like you could in Brotherhood. Dewey in Assassin's Creed 2, I know you don't know this, but you could upgrade your villa. It wasn't a part of the main city. You had to go and travel to this villa. And with Brotherhood, they made it so you could upgrade the city and you'd get extra money coming in from the things you've fixed up in the city. That again takes place here in Constantinople.
They're like backing away from you, like he's gonna steal.
Look, I've got a ton of people trying to fight me. I pull up my sword, seeing if they're gonna fight me, and they don't. Well, I put my sword away, and then they get scared. I don't know what's going on there, but this guy, he wants to fight me, and he gets what's coming to him. So the other people are obviously a lot smarter than that guy, but they don't want to mess with me at all.
That's the stealing mechanic is interesting. Just being able to run it. I mean, it's, I guess, a very easy way to collect money rather quickly.
It is. Yeah, I don't know, a little bit of clipping issues on Ezio's part there, but I know in Assassin's Creed you'd have to hold down B if you're gonna pickpocket anything from somebody. You can only pickpocket certain things.
Yep.
Here you can steal anything the person has on them, you know, most of the time, with just a normal person it being money. So
if you're walking around Constantinople in 1511 or whatever year this is, don't walk around with your money, because assassins are gonna come steal your shit.
Pretty much, that's what I do. Again, there's chests laying around in the city for you to find things that had some.
Do they still have the flags and that kind of stuff?
I'm not sure if there are flags in this, but there could be. I know that there have been. What there are in this game for sure are animus data.
Okay.
And I'm not going to show you what the animus data does yet, but if you get so many animus data pieces, you get to unlock certain memories.
Okay.
So this is another mission on the attack. We're gonna go. And this is you traveling across the sea or the river or whatever the heck is going on here, on the little ferry. You're going to the other part of the world. So the world is basically split up into two sections, and if you want to go from one section to the other, you've got to.
Is it Constantinople split up into? Or
it's two sections of Constantinople,
okay.
So you have to take the ferry across if you want to get to one side or the other. You might be able to get to the other island by running there, but it might take longer. I don't know. I haven't unlocked the entire map yet.
Well, because how Constantinople is shaped is it's got like this almost big U for a bay thing.
Late for his own wedding. See, by about 25 years.
I was too late to save the bazaar then, unfortunately. But now that my army has doubled in size, we'll take it back together. This way! When the Templars take control of a district, they flaunt their presence. Hanging banners, extorting the merchants. It's a constant battle to keep them at bay. And they rub our noses in every victory.
They are quite bold. Why does the Sultan tolerate this?
Sultan Bayezid is far away, Ezio. Warring with his son Selim, many Fersa northwest of the city. He has been away for years, at least since the earthquake, and maybe even before. He is blind to all this turmoil.
Ah, but your eyes are open, see?
Hem defal, Tashigibi. Believe it. Too many to engage directly.
I am not confident a smoke bomb will help us here.
Smoke bomb? Ezio, it's time you Italians joined the 16th century. These do not obscure. They distract. You see? They can't resist. Let's move.
You are full of surprises today.
Crafting explosives is a new hobby. One we borrowed from the Chinese and have taken to with great passion.
You will have to teach me.
Who is the mentor here, Ezio? I'm beginning to wonder.
I was actually starting to wonder that myself, I don't know, a little bit ago, because this entire time he's calling Ezio the mentor, but all that's going on is he's teaching him new stuff, which is kind of funny.
Well, Ezio's in a new area, and he needs to, or has he been to Constantinople before? I don't know.
No, this is the first time Ezio's been to Constantinople.
So he needs to learn all the trades of the area.
Exactly. So thank you. Don't be such a jerk, Yusuf.
Your turn. Make me proud.
So this is where you're going to be learning all about the new bombs. You don't have just smoke bombs anymore. You got all kinds of different bombs. Smoke bombs, cherry bombs, you know, lethal bombs, bombs that distract, bombs that disguise, that kind of thing.
All the guards like WTF.
Yeah, exactly. So the cherry bomb is basically the guards will hear the big explosion and they'll walk towards it. So it's just a nice way to get the guards out of your way or distract them if you want to be doing something and not go noticed.
So now, is that somewhere that you had to use your hook blade at that point, or was it just something that you're just trying to get used to more?
At that moment, I believe the hook blade came out on its own.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it just does that for the sake of varying the animation. I do try to use it as often as I can, though.
This is another of our many dens, taken by Templars, as you can see. Somewhere among this rabble is a Templar captain. Kill him, then climb the tower and light their signal fire. This warns the Templars that it is time to pack up and go.
Bene, you create a distraction. I will send them home.
So now you are on the offensive. Yusuf and his team failed to defend their part of the city.
Okay.
So now it's your turn to take back what was taken from you. So right now this is all just cutscene. All that's showing you is that your team of assassins are going around and killing people.
You're getting closer and closer to your mark.
Exactly, and now it's your turn. So the hard thing about this is when you... Well, I'm going to show you what's going on here in this mission more specifically before I go into more detail.
Whenever the Templars commandeer one of our dens, they leave a captain in charge. Search the area carefully, and you might see him strutting about like a peacock.
So here you're going to be getting used to the new Eagle Vision. I already know who the guy is because I've done this mission a couple of times because it was annoying me. But now you can't just scan people and instantly see who they are. You have to manually hover over the people with your cursor to see if they're your target or not. So you could hover over each of those people and they'd all be red except for the one guy. Now I just killed that man and I'm in the light red area. You cannot kill anybody in the, the bright red area in the center. Otherwise, you will not get 100% synchronization. You have to lure the captain out of that area with a bomb, or however else you're going to do it. The easiest way to do it is with the bomb. And once he's out of that area, then you can go ahead and kill him. So, Ezio didn't want to kill him just then. He wanted to hop to the little rope first. So I've killed him, killed that guy. And you can do all of that fun stuff as long as you don't cause any sort of conflict inside the bright red area. Otherwise,
does the bright red area cause you to fail, or you just don't?
You don't fail. You just get the 50% sync.
Okay.
You don't get 100%. So if you're looking to get 100%, that is exactly what you need to be doing. Yeah, it's frustrating me because I didn't understand exactly what was going on the first couple of times. So now you're going, if you've played Brotherhood at all, you'll know that this is the part where you climb to the tower and you light it on fire.
The entire tower?
Yeah, well, that's what you did in Brotherhood. I think in this part you just light a fire inside of it and it's contained. You're not burning the building down. But, same basic premise. But there's the fire burning brightly. That is so that the Templars know that this is now assassin territory. Again, get out of our
This
part of
is
town.
my territory. Get out of here.
So, that mission looks pretty simple when you see me do it. But when you don't understand exactly what it is you're supposed to be doing, it's kind of a pain.
That's why you have us, though.
Exactly. So, that is the end of sequence 2. You guys stick around and wait for all the goodies with your story bits. So here you go.
I'm seeing very strange activity in the Animus.
Oh?
The CPU should be fairly idle, but the system monitor is spiking regularly, sometimes as high as 85%.
Is it serious?
I'm not sure. Desmond's signs are stable.
Well, if there isn't a problem, let's not try to fix anything.
Fair enough. God, I need a drink.
Desmond, think about this. What if I went with you?
With me? Where?
It could work. Just for a while. Until I found a way out. Another body, maybe, or I don't know. I don't want to be here anymore.
That's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
No. I guess I had my chance. And I wasted it.
Were they close? Desmond and Lucy? I mean, closer than friends?
Well, there was the occasional misty-eyed moment, but,
She liked him, Bill. That's what she told me. Interesting.
that's it? Just interesting?
I spent a lot of time training each of them when they were younger. She was a remarkable woman. And I just find this whole situation quite sad.
Sad? Are you finally getting soft on us, Bill?
So these are the things I was talking about with the Animus data pieces, the data fragments, I'm sorry. If you go around throughout Constantinople and you find the fragments, you get so many of them and you can unlock these memories. So I was happy when I found out that this island here is not just for show. They actually have a bit of use for this. So I was like, do I have it? Nope. Okay, so I need 5 data fragments to unlock that, and I will do my best to unlock all of those. So keep watching this walkthrough if you want to see that.
This should definitely present some story to it.
Exactly.
Claudia, Constantinople, called Istanbul by the Turks, has welcomed me as one of its own. The assassins here, led by an affable fighter named Yusuf, take great pride in their city. A place as diverse and colorful as one could imagine. But it is a troubled city too. A rebellious faction of Byzantine Templars still fights to retain influence. And their recent attacks have delayed my search for the Masyaf keys. But this will not last. As soon as I am able, I will begin looking for Nicolo Polo's former trading post, in search of clues that will bring me nearer to the Masyaf keys.